Hey, Sagittarius fam. Today we're diving into what happens when two Sagittarians get together. Imagine all that fire, all that wanderlust, all that blunt honesty multiplied by two. Wow, you're basically dating yourself with the fire dialed up to 11. So if you're a Sag dating another Sag, or you're just curious about how two Sagittarians handle love, money, and yes, the sexy stuff, stick around because we're breaking it all down. Let's get into it. All right, we all know you want to hear about sex, so let's start there. Intimacy. Two Sagittarians in the bedroom, sparks spontaneity and sizzle. You're both adventurous and not afraid to try something new, which means intimacy won't ever be boring. You both love novelty, so you're always down to experiment, keeping things fresh and exciting. But here's the catch. Sagittarians need freedom, even in relationships. So when one Sag says, "I need some space," the other will totally get it. You're basically saying, "I love you, but can we still have our own lives?" And in this pairing, the answer is always absolutely. Just keep things light, fun, and unpredictable, and it'll be smooth sailing. Communication. Now, when it comes to communication, two Sagittarians together is like a truth serum on overdrive. Sags are blunt. You don't dance around the truth, and neither does your partner. This can be amazing because you both value honesty, but it can also lead to some brutal truth-telling sessions. When you have something to say, you just say it, and so does your partner. The good news? There's zero drama about guessing what each other is thinking. The bad news? Occasionally, feelings get hurt, and both of you will need to learn to dial down their raw feedback mode. If you can balance honesty with a little tact, you'll both thrive. Adventure and travel. This one's a no-brainer. You two are the ultimate adventure couple. There's no such thing as too much travel for Sagittarius, and dating another Sag, you're basically partners in crime. You'll be hitting the road, seeing new places, and making memories left and right. The only issue might be deciding which adventure to go on first, because you're both a bit, let's say, indecisive when it comes to planning. But hey, with two Sags, the journey is half the fun. Just make sure one of you remembers to book a return ticket. Or not. Let's talk about money. Because with two Sagittarians, budgeting can get interesting. Sagittarius is known for being generous, sometimes to a fault. And with two of you, that's double the generosity and maybe double the spending. Neither of you is overly concerned with saving for the future. So things like budgeting apps might look like a good idea, but end up collecting dust. If you're splurging on experiences or travel, you'll probably both say, worth it, just make sure you're both on the same page and maybe set some basic money goals together. Yes, actual goals to keep things balanced. Housework. Now, two Sagittarians handling housework is where things get a little questionable. Let's be real. Neither of you is particularly known for sticking to routines or getting excited about doing dishes. Your motto is more clean it when you feel like it, which means chores can pile up fast. So here's the compromise, make it fun. Turn chores into a race or put on a playlist and dance your way through laundry. It might not be Martha Stewart, but hey, it works for two Sags. Just try to keep a system going without turning it into a rigid routine, or someone's going to start rebelling. Commitment and freedom. When it comes to commitment, two Sagittarians are in a unique spot. You both love your freedom and hate feeling tied down. So this relationship has serious potential to be the most non-traditional one out there. But here's the thing, because you both understand each other's need for space, you're totally fine with it. Commitment doesn't mean attached at the hip for Sag couples. It means loving each other while still having room to do your own thing. In other words, you're totally loyal. Just don't expect clingy. So, Sagittarius, dating another Sagittarius can be an absolute blast if you know how to roll with the ups and downs. You're both open-minded, truthful, and independent, which makes this relationship exciting and one of a kind. Just remember to balance your wild side with a little bit of structure. Yes, I know, the horror. And everything else will fall into place. If you're a Sag dating a Sag, drop a comment and let us know if this sounds like you. And if you're just Sag curious, let us know what other signs you want to see matched up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. See you next time, dreamers.